Sup nerds, this is Gar2 Collector Dan, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing off a few pickups I made at the Best Flippin card show in Woburn, Massachusetts. Today is June 30th. It's a little less than a month out from the New Jersey Collecticon, which is kind of where I've been focusing my funds for the last 6 months or so. I got a good amount of money saved for that show, so look forward to a couple videos on that. This is just a local show, probably about 10 or 15 minutes from where I live, so I figured I'd check it out, and I ended up actually spending more than I thought I would. Made a few really good pickups I'm really happy with, so let's get right to it. So this is the first card I picked up, Rayquaza EX Full Art from Roaring Skies. The reason I got this card is I wasn't super excited about picking this up. I don't have many XY cards in my collection, but the vendor was interested in the, not Burning Shadows, Crimson Invasion packs I had that I got from opening some XY Evolutions tins. So I ripped the Evolutions a couple years back when I first got into the hobby, but I kept their Crimson Invasion seal and just been sitting in my drawer ever since. So I had 18 packs. I think they go for like $5.50 on TCG, so I just wanted like $4 each. So I was able to get like 70 trade towards this, and I just paid $30. I thought it was a good pickup. I might actually bring this to the Collecticon to trade if I need a little extra funds, just because I think it's a cool card, but it's not an absolute staple in my collection. It is my first XY full art, though, which is pretty cool. And I think Rayquaza it's actually kind of undervalued at $100. I think long-term this is probably a good pickup, just because it is like kind of a nice, iconic Pokemon with a pretty nice background. I like the blue a lot, contrasting with kind of the gold outline of Rayquaza, so that was a really good pickup. Next, this was kind of as I picked it up as I was walking out of the show. Raichu Level X from Stormfront. As you may have seen from my collection pickup video, my collection video where I showed off my 3 years in the Pokemon hobby. I'm a huge Raichu fan. He's definitely one of my favorite, if not my favorite Pokemon. So seeing this there for so cheap definitely needed to be picked up. I was able to offer the guy 80 and he took it. Which I always recommend, guys. Always bring cash to these shows and never pay sticker. Always throw out an offer. You might as well. These guys are there to make money. It's with a guy who's mainly a sports card guy, but this is a TCG only show, so we just had his Pokemon inventory, but we've done deals before, so maybe that helps. But yeah, $80 for this card. Really happy with it. I don't really like the Level X's that much in general. I think they're a little plain. I don't like the close-ups of the Pokemon with the CGI. From the mid-2000s. I think the regular EXs are better, which is actually a little prelude to what's coming next. But I really like the border. I like the silver shiny border. It reminds me of the EX eras. I also kind of like I like how there's like gold shininess on this Level X rule box down here. I just think this is a really nice card for $80. I definitely couldn't go wrong there. Happy I picked this up. And then last pickup, this is going to be a pretty short video, but I picked up Venusaur EX and Blastoise EX to go with, let me arrange this here a little better. These can get out of the way for now, with the creme de la creme, the Charizard EX. So this is probably like the staple of my collection. Definitely one of the centerpieces, I should say. Definitely up there. It's one of my favorite cards I own. If you've noticed in my 3 years into collecting video, I had a lot of kind of trios and duos. With that out of the way, it's kind of bothering me. I had a lot of trios and duos, different kind of slabs that went together, whether it be like a few of the Crystal Guardians, Delta Species Reverse Hollows. I have the Charizard, Blastoise, Venusaur there. Or I have, I'm starting to work on like the Gym Heroes, Gym Challenge First Edition in the 9s, and then I'm just picking up various EX cards I think are cool as I go. So let's take a closer look at these Venusaur and Blastoise. Let's start the Venusaur. So I paid $700 for both of them, which I wasn't too happy about, honestly. I was really hoping to get like $660. I think that was fair, but the guy was like really a stickler for $700 was the lowest he was willing to go, which is fair. I mean, he apparently just got them back from grading, and they look pretty minty. Just little 2 white dots there and there. Nice little swirlish thing up there. Pretty well centered on the Venusaur. And then the Blastoise here, there's kind of like a crazy swirl going on there. Another little swirl down there. Such a nice card. These are really, really cool. And then, of course, to go with the Charizard, like, that's just perfection. That's beautiful. So yeah, I was really happy to finish off this set. Now, like I said, I had wished that I paid a little less, like closer to $650, but it is what it is. I mean, I don't think these cards are gonna depreciate much in value. They'll probably be a good store of value, honestly. Especially having the full set, I could sell down the line. Not that I want to, but yeah, that was the card show. I highly recommend it if you live in the New England area. Usually the best Flippin show, it's like once a month, and it's actually mostly like sports. There are like probably 3 or 4 TCG tables there, so it can be decent for Pokemon, but this show was crazy. It was the full ballroom at the hotel that it's usually at, but it was actually just filled with Pokemon vendors, and the selection was incredible. Like, I looked at a couple Shining Gyarados in the 9 were really enticing. A couple other EXs. I looked at like a Raikou EX from Deoxys. And yeah, it's just really cool. I probably would have picked that up actually, but I know with Collecticon coming up, like I said before, I want to save as much money as possible for there. And I'm really going to do a couple videos there. Hopefully getting some insane new slabs. Like, I want to get a new most expensive slab. Right now it's my Charizard Expedition Hollow in a 9, or it's actually maybe this card as well, but it's one of those two. So I want to get a card more expensive than that and have kind of a new centerpiece for the collection. I also want to rip something vintage. I don't know what it is. If you're getting this far in the video, please let me know. If you had, say, $500 to spend on just ripping an old vintage pack, what would you pick? Or old vintage product, what would you pick? Please let me know down below in the comments if you even get this far in the video. I really do appreciate it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I guess we'll wrap it up here. Thanks again for tuning in, guys. And I'll catch you next time with some videos from New Jersey Collecticon. Take care. Bye.